Former President Donald Trump takes to the witness stand in New York, but he still is not on trial in the Republican Party. All that and more now on Graf's Grievances. Former President Donald Trump testifying under oath today in the New York civil trial accusing him and his company of committing rampant fraud. The judge overseeing the trial already ruling that the former president consistently committed fraud by inflating the value of his assets. At stake now, what penalty Trump must pay for his actions and whether he will be permanently barred from running businesses in New York State. New York Attorney General Letitia James seeking to recover $250 million from Trump as he actively campaigns for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination. The confluence of events unprecedented in American history. And while logic might suggest that being found liable for fraud would not be advantageous to one's political aspirations, that is not the case with respect to Trump. New polling released this weekend from the New York Times showing the former commander-in-chief beating President Joe Biden in 5 of the 6 most important battleground states 1 year before the 2024 election. This jarring reality, despite Trump sitting in a New York courthouse today in his civil trial, and the former president facing an additional 91 felony charges in 4 separate jurisdictions. So what could possibly explain Trump's robust support across an increasingly diverse coalition in key swing states? Voters, by and large, are not focused on Trump's galaxy of legal problems. They are focused on their own lives and putting food on the table. And while that makes sense, what remains incomprehensible is that those running against Trump for the presidency have refused to talk about his criminality. In just 2 days, the 3rd Republican presidential debate of the 2024 cycle will kick off in Miami, Florida. So far, 5 candidates appear to have qualified for the stage, including Trump, who continues his boycott of the debates. And if past his prologue, that decision will not hurt the former president because those participating in the debate will not only avoid saying anything bad about Trump, but will pretend he does not exist. This bizarre strategy explaining why Trump has only gained support among Republicans nationally since launching his campaign, while his opponents remain mired in the low single digits. But the cowardliness of Trump's GOP challengers are not solely responsible for his impressive support in key battleground states. That is also the result of President Biden being extraordinarily reluctant to talk about Trump's cornucopia of legal issues. This past summer, Biden ordering the Democratic National Committee and his re-election campaign to not say anything bad about the federal indictments of Trump, according to Politico. Biden wanting to avoid the perception that the criminal charges against his predecessor related to the January 6th attack on the Capitol and Trump's hoarding of classified documents were politically motivated. But the problem with such an admirable approach that Biden has extended to Trump's state prosecutions by not commenting on them is that voters naively believe Trump is fit for office. In addition to focusing on the economy and selling the heck out of the record GDP growth and job creation under his administration, Biden and the DNC need to make clear to voters that Trump is an existential threat to the United States and prioritize himself and himself alone over anything else. And yes, it would have been nice for Trump's Republican opponents to do that, but they have proven themselves totally incapable of such. Thank you for watching Graf's Grievances. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, share, and join me tomorrow for more.